Here are your Tech 5 updates for the week. First up, John Krasa has added to the EquatIO MathSpace website. Our support site includes tutorials and settings for all the different tools that help make math and science digital. He's added some new pages, new content. One is inserting an EquatIO MathSpace, which is a much larger canvas, open canvas. It's a great tool. He's got support for that, as well as the new screenshot reader. And so you can check out those two new pages. They're linked on the slide here for the new MathSpace and screenshot reader, as well as a link to the site. That site, once again, is bit.ly/ECSD-EquatIO. So thanks for that, John. That's really awesome. Dane Stonik has shared with us the Discovery Education in Action. This site, filled with interactives, gives you a glimpse at how other teachers are using the Discovery Education tools, whether it's Science Textbook or the streaming service, the Builder tools. It's all here. Some of them are 360-degree immersive content, so it really dives in, some examples in math, examples in other subject areas. So it's a great way to really get a sense of how can I leverage this tool with my students to maximize learning and student understanding. So thank you, Dane, for sharing that. There's a link in there to the Discovery Ed in Action site. Read and write. Hey, I don't know if you've seen this before, but there is an awesome tool for any teachers using Google Classroom to manage which of the read and write tools shows up on the toolbar for a particular activity for a set period of time. It's called DataDesk. So datadesk.texthelp.com. Once you sign in, you basically pick which Google Classroom you would like to deal with, and then you can pick certain students, or you can pick all your students, and then once you've picked individual or the entire class roster pulled in from Google Classroom, you can pick and choose which of the read and write tools, whether you want to keep them all enabled, are there any that you want disabled, and then you can also set it for a particular set of time. So you can leave it until you change it, or you can set it for a set number of hours. So it's a very cool way. Your students would have immediate change the next time they open any of the toolbar, whether it's in Google Docs or Slides, or whether it's in Office Online, whether it's the PDF reader, whether it's the website tool, it would change that. So that's datadesk.texthelp.com. Thank you, Dane, for that update as well. Hey, the Pear Deck add-on for Google Slides allows you to add live interactivity with your students. So if they've got a device, maybe it's a Chromebook, maybe it's a laptop, perhaps it's a mobile device like an iPad or a smartphone, basically you can take any slide deck you have in Google Slides. Here's an example from the Be Internet Awesome Digital Citizenship series. I can go into add-ons, and after I get add-ons and add Pear Deck, it'll show up in here. And what you can do with any Google Slides that you have, once this sidebar opens up, you've got a whole bunch of options for adding interactivity, such as things at the beginning of the lesson. They give you sort of certain slide templates for a draggable slide, for a text slide, etc. You can ask questions, text responses, choices, all sorts of things, drawing on the screen, whatever the device is. And then when you're ready, you just choose. You can add as many of those types of slides as you want. You hit Present Lesson. It then slurps it into Pear Deck, and assuming that you're signed in with your district Google account, it'll then launch this live Pear Deck session, which asks the students to go to a particular site and enter in a code, and then they are guided through. It gives you the joinpd.com, and here is the 5-digit or 5-letter code, and then it just works on student devices immediately, and you can advance the slides. It'll advance on their screens. If there's an interactivity piece, such as them making a choice or drawing something or typing something, it'll automatically show up, and the teacher's in full control. So it's a great tool for those live type sessions. If you'd like to give it a try, we've got some links to these digital citizenship ones which have some Pear Deck slides already built in, or you're welcome to just try it out using any slide deck you have. And so I've got links here on this slide to our digital citizenship site, digitally empowered students. We've got for grades 4 to 8, and several of these include the Pear Deck slides from Be Internet Awesome. And I've also given you direct links to both of those sites as well for more content. So give it a shot if you'd like some live interactivity. If you have student devices, you'd like to kind of ramp that up, give it a shot. Hey, Christina's got a great video. For those of you who are Twitter users and OneNote users, it's a great way, if there's a website, a tweet, anything that you are on your device and you want to save, there is a great way to share that instantly to a page in your OneNote notebook. And so Christine has got a great YouTube video here. If you are a subscriber to the EmTech ECSD YouTube channel, you'll see that on our site in the OneNote section, and there's also a link on that slide to that YouTube video. And so she maps out exactly how to make that work, and it's a great way of saving those particular specific things from your phone into a place that you can kind of file and categorize later on. So she's got some great examples on how to make that work. And our final update for the week, for those of you who've been using the Grammarly extension, it is now blocked in the district, and the reason why is some users were finding that it was interfering with some Office Online applications and rendering them unusable. So it's been blocked for that reason. But for those of you who are using Google Docs and would like some of that support for your students or for yourself for the spell check, grammar, usage, etc., I encourage you to use the Check It tool in Read and Write. So here's a sample student document. The Check It tool in Read and Write will show not only things like capital letters that you can fix, but it will also this is a word that's spelled correctly, steal, but it's the wrong word, so it will even do word usage as well as spelling. So a lot of things it can fix in there. Encourage you to try that Check It tool in Read and Write. For all our link slides, visit bit.ly/tech5ecsd. Thanks for watching.